Sergeants, take command!
Hello and welcome back to another episode of AI Showdown. I'm Silent the Hermit, and today we are going to see Khuzait face off against Battania. It is going to be Battania's first time to the field. They will be serving as the defenders. Khuzait's coming off of a loss from their previous battle. They will need to get a win out in this battle unless they want to join Sturgia on the bottom of the rankings. Interestingly enough, with Battania's army composition, as the defender, they are deciding to field their uh, Fions and infantry, breaking their archers into two groups, their infantry into one. As we can see, Khuzait start with an opening harassment around to the backside, but the Battanians are close to the barrier. As we've seen from previous videos, the AI really struggles with their mounted archers when they are close to the edge of the map. They sort of get stuck in that barrier section, and they just get their sitting ducks. Now the Khuzaits, they are scrambling with their cavalry. They're not charging them. Looks like we have a charge coming in here, but no, they back off last second. All this is doing is just lowering their cavalry numbers as they fail to charge into the Fion line. Fions will be key for Battania to win this battle. Looks like the cavalry is finally charging. I don't think it's a good one. Infantry line is engaging. We have Khuzait Darkon infantry, or Soul tier 5 infantry. Battanians are going to have Oathsworn and Wildlings. They have 5 tier infantry units. Doesn't look like there are any Volksmen on the field just yet. They do have the infantry advantage. Now Battania can get the cycle charge with their cavalry into these Fions. Will put them in a good position, but it looks like half the charge was ruined by their own unit. Mounted archers getting in the way. Does look like the infantry line is losing the engagement. Khuzait are losing the infantry engagement. The Battanians have repositioned their archers along the flanks, sort of creating a kill box. If the Battanian infantry fell back just a little bit more, it would have been more effective. Here we have a cavalry charge from the Khuzait. Their own infantry getting in the way. Doesn't seem like it was all that effective. Khuzait infantry are breaking, or perhaps retreating. It does look like the next wave of reinforcements are coming out. Khuzait getting one final charge through the retreating line, but it doesn't look like it yielded much results. These infantry do have spears to help them against cavalry charges. If we look at the score, it does seem that Khuzait have lost twice as many as the Battanians. They have lost this first engagement. They are on the back foot. We'll see if their mounted skirmishers can make anything happen as they stay behind, fire at the enemy. But with the stationary Fions, they have a much better time shooting at the mounted archers. They do suffer an accuracy penalty for being mounted. Whereas the Fions on the ground, they are far more accurate, far more dangerous. As Khuzait's approach round 2 of their engagement, does look like their cavalry is taking in more fire as they're just not charging them right away. Want to walk right by them. And then pull back again. It's just they don't really seem to know what to do. There we go, a charge going right now, but I think it's too little too late. Khuzai's don't really know what to do with their cavalry. The cavalry AI has always been a little on the weak side. And even though the realistic battle mod has improved their performance, they still do struggle quite a bit. Here we have them lining up in the back for another cycle charge. Get their mounted archers out of the way. Some of them are getting caught ruining the charge. They need to focus the Fions. There, only a few are going to the Fions. The rest are going into the infantry. Good back charge into the infantry though. Will help them out. And it does look like Battanians and Khuzait are retreating, so that was a very short round. Does seem Battanian reinforcements have arrived, so the Khuzaites were able to do enough damage to force Battanian reinforcements to come to the field. Their mounted archers are going to stay behind while the rest of the army regroups. It does look like Battania might be pushing forward. Battania is pushing forward now. They have their Foxmen on the field, but the Khuzaites do have the high ground with their archers, making it easier for them to get shots off to the Battanian backline. More of their cavalry are out on the field, passing right by the Fions. They can charge into them. They need to take out these Fions. And it looks like Battanian mounted skirmishers are getting a big charge off into the infantry and archer line. This might be the end for Khuzait infantry. The Battanian mounted skirmishers, they need to be careful getting caught in between these archers. Archers do have pole arms to take them down. It does seem the Battanians are their formation is connecting with the Khuzait archer formation as they try and reposition for that kill box formation. See them backing off a little bit. There we have a massive cavalry charge from the Khuzaits. Looks like they're going to mop up retreating Fions. Fions have lost quite a significant amount of units. See that with that push from the Battanians, it actually allowed the Khuzaits to even the score. The battle has just gotten much closer. Still anyone's game at this point. Battanians still do have quite a few cavalry left. But in terms of cavalry engagement, Khuzaits do have the edge with the superior quality cavalry. Battanians do have the advantage over infantry. They're Volksmen. But if Khuzaits can get their archers to fire into the unshielded Volksmen, try and whittle down their numbers before they charge and meet the infantry, Khuzait infantry, they might have a good win. Battle has evolved into total chaos as Khuzait and Battanian cavalry are running all around. A bunch of Khuzaits are getting stuck into the death pit, this infantry death pit. They're going to take some significant losses. They need to maintain as much cavalry as they can. It does look like the last of the Khuzait infantry has been mopped up. Archers will soon follow. They will be no match for these Volksmen. There we have cavalry charge from all sides. It does look like Battania will squeak out a victory over the Khuzaits. It was incredibly close, but with most of the Battanian infantry intact and enough cavalry for support, Khuzaits will not be able to. Does not look like Khuzait will be able to get a win. Every charge they make into the infantry line, it's so densely packed that they end up getting stuck. The Falx blades just rip right through the Khuzait. Does look like one cavalry formation is routing. Leaves roughly 20 or so Khuzait cavalry left. With this final charge, I believe that will spell out the end for the Khuzait. There you have it. Battania gets the win against the Khuzaits on their debut battle. Khuzaits getting their second loss in a row. They will join Sturgia at the bottom of the rankings. So Valandia will remain unchanged with 2 wins at the top. Battania will join the Empire with 1 win apiece and 0 losses. The Aserai is at 1 win and 1 loss. And then the Khuzaits and Sturgia are on the bottom with 0 wins and 2 losses apiece. The next battle will feature Battania taking to the field as the attacker, and the Empire will be the defender this time. The results of this battle will determine which between Battania and or the Empire will join Valandia with their 2 wins, and who will join Aserai with 1 win and 1 loss. So please look forward to the next video. Again, I'm Silent the Hermit, and thank you for watching.